Featuring the leading voice, one of today's top topics. It's a pleasure to be joined now by Air Force veteran Fred Wenneke, stopping by to discuss multiple topics. Fred, first of all, you are off to Washington, D.C. tomorrow to Arlington for an annual trip. Tell us what's going on.
So started 3 years ago. Keller Williams Real Estate has a number of different communities within the organization. One specifically is the KW military organization. 3 years ago we decided to get together, go to Arlington as an organization to lay wreaths there as part of Wreaths Across America.
What does it mean to you being able to participate in Wreaths Across America?
It's a very humbling experience. Arlington is near and dear to me. I do have some friends and people that I served with that are buried there, so it's really important for me to get out there and go every year. So,
before we talk about our second topic, you told me earlier that you like to get there early. That's your time to remember those people that you served with. Does it, Fred, get overwhelming emotionally and all being there at that time?
It does, because you think about your time you spent with these men and women and the things that you went through, the experiences that not a lot of Americans can really comprehend or understand. You know, the sacrifices that the sacrifices that they made are just overwhelming.
Fred, talk a little bit about Operation Griswold happening here.
Yeah, so Operation Griswold, this will be, I believe, our 8th year. It started out just a simple love for Christmas lights on the house, and then as that developed, my Aunt Jean said, hey, why don't you tie this into a charity event? So we created Operation Griswold 3 years ago. We became a nonprofit, an official 501c3. Our main area of focus is the Soldiers and Sailors home here in Erie.
So your home is located at 4526 Amherst Road, and you take donations. It's been a little slow this year. Are you surprised? What message do you want to send, Fred, right now to the community and say, hey, this is about soldiers and sailors. Stop by at 4526 Amherst.
So, you know, I think a lot of Americans are struggling right now, and yet most of our veterans that are down there at the Soldiers and Sailors Home, they've had a pretty rough life, and so, you know, this is our opportunity to say thank you to those men and women. We do a lot of amazing things down there, and just, you know, to remind them that, you know, the Erie community loves them and cares about them.
Fred, do you put those Christmas decorations up yourself?
I do. Usually takes about 6 or 8 weeks to get it done. This year I did a little bit quicker. That cold weather rolled in on us awful quick this year. But yeah, it's a long process, but it's a labor of love.
Wow.
The first thing I asked him, like, where do you store all this stuff? So where do you? Because you got a ton of stuff.
Yeah, so a few years ago I had to buy a shed. I've got an 8x16 shed that's just purely for all the decorations.
Excellent, Fred. Well, safe travels on your trip, sir. And thank you for what you're doing here for the Erie community, man.
Thank you.
Fred, thank you for your service too, and that emotional ride comes this weekend.